When a Maxim 3D scleral lens fits well but vision is still soft, blurry, or doubled, residual astigmatism is often the reason. Front surface toric optics in Maxim 3D designs can significantly improve clarity, but they only work when used appropriately. In this short video, we'll look at when to add cylinder, how to assess rotation, and what to document so the design performs exactly as intended. Some practitioners add front surface cylinder at the initial fit. My preference is to hold off, focus on getting the fit right, allow the patient to adapt, and then evaluate the optics at follow-up. This is especially important for patients who are new to seeing clearly, like keratoconus or transplant patients, because it takes time for the brain to adjust. If you add optics too early, you may be chasing symptoms that would have resolved on their own. That said, if the fit is already close and the over-refraction is consistent, adding cylinder on the initial Maxim 3D lens is a valid option. This is a case-by-case decision. The key is being intentional about when and why you add toric optics. Before adding cylinder to a Maxim 3D design, the lens must be rotationally stable. To test this, rotate the lens about 90 degrees and observe whether it returns to its original position within a few blinks. If it doesn't, or if it rotates unpredictably between blinks, then toric optics won't stay aligned on the eye. The two most common causes of poor rotational stability are a lack of scleral toricity and an unstable tear film. When designing a Maxim 3D lens with toric optics, it's critical to document where the laser star settles after the lens has stabilized. This mark tells us how the back surface is aligned. On trial lenses, the star indicates the steep meridian. On production lenses, it marks the predicted 6 o'clock position. If you're ordering a cylinder, always note where the star actually sits on eye. Based on your observation, the consultation team will rotate the back surface of the Maxim 3D lens geometry so the cylinder aligns exactly where it's needed. If the star is off-axis and not accounted for, the optics will also be misaligned. In cases where the lens doesn't stabilize due to insufficient toricity, a double slab-off can be added to the front surface. This creates thin zones, superior and inferior, that tuck under the eyelids, helping to hold the lens in position. It's a great option when toric landing zones alone aren't enough to keep the optics steady. Here are some common mistakes to avoid. Adding cylinder too early, especially before neuroadaptation has occurred. Finalizing optics before the fit is dialed in. If you still need to adjust haptics, sagittal depth, or centration, hold off. Neglecting to document the star location, this is essential for aligning the optics properly. Misinterpreting tear lens or flexure-induced astigmatism as true residual cylinder. If you find a clean cross-cylinder over-refraction on a well-settled Maxim 3D lens and you've documented the star position, send that information to the consultation team. We'll help you dial in a design that aligns precisely. Toric optics in Maxim 3D lenses can dramatically improve vision, but only when the lens is stable and properly aligned. Get the fit right first. Let the patient adapt. Then fine-tune the optics based on consistent, repeatable findings. By documenting lens rotation and collaborating with the consultation team, you'll give your patients the sharpest possible outcome.